take the questions and put it here on the chat. Just a minute. Hello, good morning, YouTube. Here is our questions. Today, our immersion, we're gonna talk about change. Oh my God, this is a very delicate topic. I don't know. Let's see if you like or don't like change. I put some expressions here too on the bottom of the questions in the chat. I think the expressions are very nice for talking here in class because we learn how the people talk. I think that's very nice and very important. Um, who wanna start reading the first question? Bruna, can you go?
Me, how do you feel about change in general? Do you tend to embrace it or resist it? Um, in general, I like change because I I see a new form in the restart and in my life change is very welcome. I like see new forms. Uh, I like and new perspectives, and I embrace the change. And
Mm,
you apoio.
So I I don't like change. Just if I want to change. Um, for example, I am a traffic controller, so I work with plan. Um, so I put this in my life. Um, all my life, it's so planning. If it happens something that that I can change the way I stay um I stay anxious, so I don't like change so much. In my personal life, all my life, I changed because my father is a military too, and since when I was a child, I lived in a lot of cities of Brazil. Uh, Now I like to change, um, but sometimes it's hard.
yeah, changing is hard. I agree with you, Apaina. I'm in a moment of changing my life. I like to bring the subject here uh, um, while I'm living that. So I'm living a change right now. I will move from my house. I'm living here about 3 years already, and I have a argue. Oh my God, I took a Moscow relaxing last night, so I'm little, I'm little good with my tongue, with difficult with my tongue. But I have a fight. Let's say that with the owner of my house, and he asked me the house, and I have to go in a. He took me amount to get out of here, and I already find a house, and I'm moving the next month. So I get a look to find a very cool house, very nice house. I'm very excited about that, about this moving. So, but in the beginning, I was afraid. Oh my God, where I will live right now? I don't have any
Yeah.
place to go. Was so scary. So, of course, after I found the new house, I get excited. But at the beginning, oh my God, I felt fear. I felt fear. This is my first sensation when I know the that I will that I must move.
Yes, it's funny because when I talking about moving, living the other cities, I like so much because Bruna said about I like to change the energy. I like to I have a new hope, and I like so much to change the city. But my personal life, my plan, my work, my things I have to do, I don't like so much. I prefer have my things all planning.
Yeah, I'm a control person to a point.
A little, I
I
little.
I am
Both.
not a little. I am a lot.
E- e-
I don't
e-
know how to say this in English, mas eu gosto muito de trabalhar, né, com planejamento mesmo, assim, de ter um pouquinho de controle das coisas.
in work really is a hard the change improve the plain change is uh, I don't see problem, but the change improving the change is crazy. It's very crazy. It's, uh, because we have the plan for the sequence, the activities, and uh, uh, tudo dentro dos conformes. And the improved change, we sometimes we don't uh, the way we we don't the way to go in sometimes, and the change in planet is I don't see problem, but to improve the change is crazy. It's hard,
It's hard.
but we go, né? We go away. Uh,
Right.
in, so the change to house to new house. Uh, I I see new perspective. E, a, é, apesar, sorry, I don't speak apesar in English. Um, the work to uh to pay no to get up the the things they house uh uh in the conclusion is uh you feeling is is the feeling the feeling ay, the finish might change. It's it's so good the feeling the, when I finish the the change the new house. It's my
Nice.
feliz.
Super nice. Um, Apoena, can you read the second one for us?
Yes. The question number two, can you share a time when you had to go with the flow and adapt to a major change in your life? So girls, um, like I said, I am a military since when I was 22, almost to 23 years old. So I passed my public concourse um, almost 70 years ago, and I left my home when I was very, very young, and I passed to live with 400 people, completely, how can I say, desconhecidas, unknown, maybe, and I became in this moment, in that moment, I became adult. It was very complicated, but it was nice because I learned so much, and I think that's it.
Wow, there's a huge change in your life.
Yes,
And
I use it to say that I passed for two quarantine. I don't know. My first quarantine was when I became a military because I lived for 30 days inside the military school. E a gente, tipo, a gente ficou 30 dias ali, a gente não saía para nada. Então eu fiquei, I stayed, live with more 400 people, all uh, military student, and we just see people fardadas without TV, without news, without anything. And my second quarantine was the pandemic, like everyone.
oh my God. It's a hard life. I don't think so that I will be able to be a military. You have to be a very resilient person. Oh my God, I can't say without my meals, my crackers, my juices. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah, but
God.
we learned so much. I nowadays, um, I how can I say, tipo, eu dou valor, né, para coisas assim pequenas.
I value it. Peraí. Let's see on the I value the little things.
I value the little things.
Nice, so nice. Thank you for sharing. And you, Bruna, can you share a time when you had to go with the flow and adapt to a major change in your life?
Um, um, uh, the the big change, the sorry, major change in my life. I have the to move. I have moved to Salvador. I in 14 years ago, I go to Salvador. And is a big change for me because I I live I live in Conceição do Jacuípe, the with my grandparents and my uncle. E I moved to Salvador, living with my mother, and uh, in the in the in the time, um, I I I already studied, and is a restart for me because I I has the take take it to bus. I never um take it to bus alone. I never até aquele momento I never take it to bus. Um, I don't know peoples in Salvador. I don't have friends in the moment, né? And a new perspective because in more more part the time I don't I don't stayed in my house. I I stay in public transport or in the school because my school is very longe. I don't know speak longe in English, and I uh, uh yes, so far, very far, and uh, is is all the new, but I embrace it. E I to go away.
Nice,
I to go with the flow.
very nice.
E foi. And you, amigo?
It's very hard to move when you move from a place that is smaller or calm, I say, to a big city. I think we live a moment of shock in our life. I have a moment of moving too. I moved from the state of Paraná in the south of Brazil to the city of Recife in Pernambuco. Was was a shock for me too. Was a huge change. I used to say that northeast of Brazil the it's another country. I think it's the truly Brazil. The truly Brazil is here in northeast of Brazil, and I have a big shock. And I was living in a small city. I was living in Londrina, Paraná, and you have a landscape. And moving to Recife, Recife it's a huge city, and we have a lot of, how can I say that in English? Um, Contrast social. I think we have a lot of rich person and a lot of poor person. all them live together, and that was very different for me because in the south we have the center of the city, and there is the living that you don't see for people living in the marginalized way in the cities. And in Recife, no, it's everyone mixed together at the same place, and that was a little bit shocking for me at the beginning. And then I was thinking and analyzing that, and I think it's so much better when you live in a city that has this I don't know how to say that, this diversity of persons in every place, and I think that make me grow a lot. I learned a lot. I am a more conscious person before to move to northeast of Brazil, and I change a lot. And I'm very grateful to have to do this move in my life. I think move to northeast of Brazil make me a different person, and I like more this person right now than the old Aline. Um, let's go to the third one. I will read this one. Have you ever made a conscious decision to turn over a new leaf and make a significant change in your life? What prompted? Oh, let me. Do we have an expression here? I don't to turn over a new leaf, to make a fresh start, or change one's behavior for better. I think I just answered this question. And Apoena, can you start answer, please?
Yes. So, I live here in Salvador since 2022, but before I lived in Aracaju. I lived there for 8 years, and I have to I had to move because my work, it was an obligation. Didn't want with all my force, like, com todas as minhas forças. I didn't want, um, but I needed my work, and I'm here. But when I arrived here in Salvador, I I opened my heart, and I look just the good things, because I believe that all cities have good and bad things. So if you look just for the bad things, um, it doesn't work. And I believe in energy, so I try to look just the good things, and the God gave me my husband. I believe this. And since when desde que eu passei a morar aqui, the good things happen with me. So that's it. Instead, I don't want.
One question.
No,
One
it
question is
is
Apoena.
it is
Uh,
the fourth one that you're no, the third one. So sorry. It's have you ever made a conscious decision to turn over a new leaf and make significant change in your life? What prompted? Do you know what is prompted? I didn't know. I have to search here. It's what make you to decide in that way? What motivated you to do this change?
It's for me.
No, I think Bruna was asking what question are you answer?
uh, I
Is
I
that?
I have a questions for Apoena.
Ah,
Um,
sorry, I misunderstood.
Poena, to do you live in Salvador? Um, to move to Salvador because the the work in the military or not?
Yeah. Yes,
Ah,
yes. I'm here because of this.
okay, okay.
I love Salvador. I think it's the best city of the northeast of Brazil. I go too much to Salvador.
Yeah.
Let's
I
I love it.
I think Salvador it's um nice just to visit, but
To live is not a good idea.
mm, be, yes, in
also
my opinion, yes, because I prefer a small a small city. Um, I think um, and some cities have your culture, so I prefer a small city. Aracaju, for example, it's a good city to live because it's more smallest than Salvador, and I prefer.
Yeah. I am a suspicious person to say that because I live in a village, so I like to live in small cities too. I think it's better, you know everyone. You can walk on foot, on bicycle. I think you have more quality of life. I like to live here and know
Ye-
everyone. And if I go to the bakery, hello, how are you? How are your
Yes,
dog and your daughter? She's better.
yes, it's so easiest to live.
Yeah, it's more. I don't know. I feel like home here. I think big cities they have this. Oh, it's so unpersonal. I think it's do you live there and you have that flow of person going in and going back and going. I don't know. And here I think the time move slowly and that's very nice. I feel I have the impression that I have more time living here than living in a big city.
is in little city. I think the people is more lovely, and the big city not. The is cada um por si, sabe?
Yeah.
E
Yeah.
in the little city is not is uh all the people know all the people is very lovely the the peoples.
Well, can you read the part one for us, Bruna?
Um,
Question number four.
how do you usually uh sorry how do you usually break in ice when faced with a new situation or meet new people? Um, mm,
Do you know
break.
the expression break the ice?
No, I don't know.
It's here, let me put here on chat. Break the ice is to initiate a conversation or make a situation less awkward. It's how
Um,
can I say that in Portuguese? In Portuguese, it's quebrar o gelo.
ah, okay. um, Sometimes because I consider me very very shy and uh, and sometimes when I see the other people is more shy, uh, of the me, so I break the ice. But when I people's more more happy, more uh, with the like the conversation, I prefer uh, I prefer to live with the other people. And you, Apoena?
So I consider me that I am a talkative person. So I like to talk so much and have some conversation. I use it to. My first question is asking, "What's your name?" I read a book. I have this book, Como Fazer Amigos e Influenciar Pessoas, and in this book have some types how to do this, and I learned that it's so important to ask what's your name and look while when you talking with other person, you have to look for this person and you have pay attention in your conversation. And I used to do like this, and that's it.
I
Yeah.
started to read this book, and I am the comecinho, né?
Yes, it's nice because there are a lot of things, simple things that you can use. And I don't know, because our life is so fast, a gente está sempre na correria, and we forget how to do this, and the book teaches how to do this.
Yes. Well, I'm knowing a lot of new person at my job. I'm in a new job. It is about how many months? 4 months, I think. And it is a huge company. They have 20, no, 18,000 of persons working there. Yes, huge. And I'm knowing a lot of new person, and I do these meetings, and I I just I think the good way to break the ice is you ask for the person to tell you something about that, something about this person. So I usually start, oh, how you are, how is your day, are you being busy, and we're gonna talk, tell me a curiosity about you. And I think people like to talk about their selves. So when you ask questions about the person, I think it's easier to start a conversation. And I go in that way. And always when I say the place that I live, people get this reaction. Oh, you live there? It's so beautiful. And I think it's another way to for me to break the ice. Well, I will read the next one. What helps you weather the storm during the challenge times or transition in life? We have another expression here. Let's see. To weather the storm, to endure difficult times or challenge. Let me put here on chat. To weather storm. Let me see. Let me see. I will read it again. It's the what helps you to weather the storm during a challenge times or transition in life. Oh my God. Apoena, can you start this one?
I don't know. I think this question it's a good question, but I believe that if you have a religion, this can help you. I use it to think in God when I have to pass some situation, and if I have to do, I just have to do. Um, I don't use it to cry or like ficar me lamentando pelas coisas. Tipo, quando saiu a minha transferência obrigatória para cá, a gente fica chateada, ah, mas não tem muito o que fazer. Então, eu sou muito daquela pessoa. If I have to do this, I do. So, that's it.
I see. Uh, yes, changes have these moments in our lives. I think faith is a very important thing. How can I say that in English? But I think faith help us to pass through these hard moments in our lives. I believe that too. And you, Bruna, what do you think about?
In my case, I always try to talk with my family, with my friends. Uh, mm, in sometime moments, I cry, but is not cry the oh my God, my life, my word finished. Not. Is cry for the moment because I feel very important to feel the moment and the cry uh in that moment, but they finish the cry. Let's go, baby. E to talk and talk with my family, talk with my friends, and sometimes talk with desconhecido. Deixa eu coisar aqui. One no. And let's go, baby. See way. E, e, and
Mm.
is and you, Aline.
Oh, nice. Ah, what was the question? What helps me? I think for me it's faith. I think I believe that what I want will happen. I think, and I think I truly believe in our energy too. And I think that when you vibrating in that how can I say, in that frequency, that you believe, that you say the thing that's going in the right way, the way that you want it, I think the things will happen. And that's very important. I think we have a very powerful mind, and if we believe in that, and of course you just believe is not gonna to help. You have to believe and work for that happened. So I think for me is this positive thoughts that help me to face these moments. Oh, I we are running out of time here, but I have one question that I like it here, the seven one. I will read it for us. Have you ever had a change of heart about something you previously disliked or avoided? What causes the shift? Change of heart, it is another expression. To change one's opinion or attitude about something. Você, você já mudou de ideia alguma vez, Bruna, com relação a algo?
Yes. In spe, special, the food. For example, um, I don't like beans. E, and in actually, I like beans. Uh, I I have I ever because I don't know, but I I started uh, feelings the sensations of the food me causava. And uh, now I don't I don't see uh to past week without eat beans. Uh, I I I have eat beans.
Nice. I think I eat beans almost every day. I like a lot beans. And here in my family we are vegetarian, so we don't eat meat. So the beans is very important because they have protein for us. So I eat a lot of beans. Well, let
Is
me
a
think
good
about.
curious for you. Is
Can
a
you repeat?
is a good curious for you.
Yes, it is. And let me think about. When I read the question, the first thing I thought was in food too. When I moved here to northwest of Brazil, I don't eat any cilantro. Do you know what is cilantro? É
No.
coentro. Yes. Cylinder. I didn't eat that. I think, oh my God, that's so weird. That's weird taste. And now I love cilantro. And other things. I think I have a whole different uh, food alimentation. I don't know the word for alimentação, but I eat a lot of things that I'm not used to eat when I was living in the south of Brazil. And I think the food here is so much better of the food of the south of Brazil. We have so many. We have another types of thing that I don't know that even exist when I was living in Paraná. So I love to eat green beans. I buy a lot, and I am in this phase. I am a person that I have some phases. When I like that thing, I will eat that thing until I can see more that thing. It's not the right way because sometimes I think I like a lot and I eat until I have, oh, I can't see this thing anymore. So I'm trying to eat in a diversity form and know and get this varied, not do on this plate and stay there for a while. And I think that I love tapioca, I love couscous. I think we have a alimentação que eu ainda não sei o nome,
Food.
uh, health food. Oh,
Yes.
we have
I
food.
use the Google Tradutor.
Yes, thank you. We have a food here that is healthier than the food of the south of Brazil. In the south of Brazil, we eat a lot of bread, a lot of gluten. I think here the quality of life is better, the food's better, the people it's better. Oh my God, I'm in YouTube. But the people it's nicer. I think they talk more. They help you more. I have this sensation, and I like very much to to this huge change that I made in my life. I think the Northeast make me know a lot of flavors and a lot of way to live, and that's very special for me. Well, I will put here on the chat the survey if you can answer. Oops, let me see here for just a moment that I took the wrong link here. Let me check again. And here, if you can answer for me, I appreciate it too much, Bruna. And thank you so much for your time. It was a good moment for me. I enjoyed to be here with you.
Good morning. Bye
Good
bye.
morning. Bye bye.